Hey, 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 beautiful fire signs, and welcome to your weekly love reading. Thank you for joining me here. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. And if you're new, welcome to my channel, Tarot for You 444. We're going to take a look at your energy and your person's energy, or who you're thinking about, and then we're going to bring the energies together and see what might happen. Okay. So I'm being guided to shuffle just a little bit longer, fire signs. Whoop. And now we're ready to go. Okay, good. Alrighty. So I'll just place the cards down. And just remember, this reading may not completely resonate with you. Just some of the messages might be for you today. And if you want a private reading, you can contact me. My details are below in the description box. So a whole heap of cards just fell out from the get-go at the beginning. So the person you're inquiring about, wow, is your twin flame fire sign. For those of you who resonate with this, if you didn't know, or you don't know what twin flames are, I do have twin flame videos, but it looks like this person is your twin flame. We have the literal twin flame card, or the 1111 here, okay, the Four of Wands, the Lovers, and the Empress. Okay, so the Empress is also the female counterpart to the Emperor, and for me they represent twin flames. So if you don't know what that concept means, you might want to look that up, but if you're already on my channel, you would know what twin flames are. Okay, it looks like there's been some kind of disappointment in the past. Perhaps you haven't been able to speak to one another as much as normal, or as much as you'd like to. I feel like you really want your wishes granted. And if they're not granted, sometimes you might get a little bit annoyed and pull back your love from the connection. Okay. For some of you, you're trying to work out how you can celebrate even though your thoughts have been a little bit off at times regarding this connection. I can see, there's this waiting energy, fire sign. It's if you're waiting for your other person to come in. Some of you feel like you don't get time to spend with them. Some of you feel like you're lacking. You're lacking in the resources that they're giving to you. Okay. Excuse me. Many of you want to come in passionately. Whoever you're thinking about, you feel very passionate about. Alright, so let's take a look at your person, or who you are inquiring about. Your person may be a water sign. Doesn't have to be, but they could have the qualities of a water sign. Okay, it looks like they've not been giving you as much love because of some sort of karmic cycle they've been in at the moment. So they've got family or friends that have needed them lately, and they've also trying to manifest something in their own world. So they kind of get a bit dreamlike sometimes. They kind of get a bit dreamy, and perhaps they don't come into you because they've got things going on in their life, and so they get all that stuff done, and then in their downtime they're kind of their heads up in the clouds a little bit, and they may put you on the back burner a little bit, And I can see here that you don't like that because you want some more attention. So coming together, I feel like these two cards are highly representative of what's really going on. You know, here you are as the fire sign waiting, and here they are perhaps as the, I said they could be a water sign, but they could also be an earth sign. They're kind of happy to be free at the moment. They've got some sort of, this is why I keep coughing, right? They've got some truth that they want to speak to you. Okay, you know, you're like, hang on, why aren't they coming in? I'm missing them. And they're like clearing their throat. I've got something to tell you. I've got something to tell you. So let's see what it is. I'm just going to get my other deck. Let's see what it is that they're not telling you. Wow. Okay. Okay. Alright, so they already know that they're your counterpart. Okay, we have the Empress again and also the Nine of Cups again. They know already that you are their wish fulfillment, and so they're a little bit complacent. So they perhaps were coming in a little bit more passionately in the past, and now they're being a little bit more loving than passionate. But because you're a fire sign, you really enjoy, you know, the passion just as much as the love. So it's, you know, it's great to be all cutesy and, you know, hey, and all of that. But you're kind of like, you know, hey, I want to make love to you as well. Just a little bit. All right. I can see that they've tried to come in recently in a loving way, knowing that they've got a foundation with you, knowing perhaps as well that you're twin flames, like I said at the get-go of the reading. But then they feel like there's this mental conflict between you both, especially in the recent past. They feel like, you know, they're happy to just kind of be, and you've got a few rules. So they're not necessarily good at following the rules, and unless you put down or speak your truth and tell them what you're expecting of them, they're really not going to know what it is that you want. So it's important that you lay down the foundation of what you see as being a future, you know, importance, or the guidelines for the relationship. You know, I really like it when you, I don't like it when you, you know, it's this kind of feeling like, you know, you might want to say, I really like it when we, you know, make love, or when you come at me sexily. You know, I'm not so much into the lovey-dovey kind of stuff, you know, because it's just, you know, I'm more passionate than lovey-dovey, let's say. Okay, and you can also look up the 5 love languages. You can just Google those, and I can quickly tell you what they are, because I think it's important here. So with the 5 love languages, people give love in a certain way and they receive love in a certain way. Okay, so the way you give love to someone may not be what your expectation is of getting love from someone. But the 5 love languages include, number 1 is words of affirmation. So saying to someone, you know, I love you, or sending them a poem, or, you know, reassurance through words. Number 2 is quality time, so spending time together. And I see, you know, as a fire sign, you really probably find this one of the most important qualities. And if they're not coming in as much, it's really going to annoy you, because I think that that's one of the things that you really enjoy. Number 3 is receiving gifts. You know, you either like to give gifts, or you can receive gifts. Number 4 is acts of service. Acts of service can be something as simple as, going and getting someone a cup of tea or coffee, or perhaps, making a meal for them, or going shopping for them, or, doing them a favor of some kind, that they need help with. If they're studying and they don't understand a concept, you might, do an act of service by, helping them understand the problem that they've got to solve. And number 5 is physical touch, and I feel that fire signs are really, into this. They always seem to have more passion, not more passion than the other signs, but a lot of fire signs do need that physical touch, that passion to be there. And if it's not coming through in this reading, love was coming through, the lovey-dovey stuff was coming through far more than physical touch. And I feel that that could be something that you might want to talk to your counterpart about. All right, so let's just have a look at the love messages now from the person you're thinking about to you. Here we go. Wow. I smile whenever I get a message from you. Wow. I don't know if you knew this. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. I won't give up on you, so don't give up on me, please. I don't care how complicated this gets. I still want you. I wish I was kissing you instead of missing you. This is when they go away for a bit. And very beautifully, as a last message, ever since I met you, nobody else is worth thinking about. Wow. Fire signs. Wow. There's just one last message here that may resonate for someone, not all of you. And it is, I know I messed up and did things that made it seem like I don't care, but trust me, you are my world. So they're kind of asking for forgiveness here. All right. So fire signs, this is your weekly love reading. I hope that some of the messages resonated for you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and if you need me, my information is down below. And I will see you soon with my next video. I try and post once daily, so if you're a twin flame, that may interest you, but I do these love readings once a week. All right. Have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.